Hey everyone, I hope all is well. I'm Latoya from over at the Profit Room. I'm going to start this a little bit different. I'm going to start with a cryptocurrency Bitcoin chart, and then we'll get into a stock chart. But I would like you to stay towards the end of this video because I have a special announcement. All right, I'll start it off just like this. What you're looking at right now is a screenshot captured of one of our live one-on-one session that Ernest and I had with a gentleman, one of our clients at the time over in Russia. This particular gentleman, he was very heavily involved in Bitcoin, had a large amount of holdings, and was seeking our professional advice whether or not he should hold it or sell it. During this moment was a very crucial, important time because we told him to take his profit off the table. What you're looking at here is a weekly chart of Bitcoin. This was about December 2017, the December 11th, that week in particular. And the next week, Bitcoin started its downfall. Bitcoin dropped for a full year straight. And we later on follow up with that gentleman. Hey, it's time to pick up Bitcoin again, start accumulating because now it's consolidating to go back up. Moral of the story is what gave us that short bias to begin with when it reached its peak at the time? Well, it's called a parabolic curve. And I'm going to show you how I made nearly $7,000 today trading a parabolic curve. Let's jump into MRNA. Over the course of time, the Profit Room, we had a pleasure shorting strictly parabolic curves. You have FireEye way back in the day. This is from like 2014. This one developed a parabolic curve along with DDD. Who remembers DDD? Way back in the day. I'm gonna see if I can throw this on a monthly time frame so you can see the extent of this parabolic curve. This was also around 2014. Today, presently speaking, mRNA shaped up to be a parabolic curve. Not necessarily a full extent. We will know in the future what the future holds for it. But as of for today, shorting this for now money, today's money, taking profits today, we realized some amazing profits on MRNA. And as you look right now, it had a gap from where open to here to close, which that gap was filled already. And the next gap is right here and is leading to fill that very, very soon. It looks like it may fill it today. We have about an hour and a left before the market closed. Now, let me go to a 1 minute time frame. I'm going to post the link above or below so you can reference that prior YouTube video I did with one of my favorite patterns, which happens to be the bearish pennant. You can see it sideways here before we ultimately dipped on the 1 minute. And our shorts were right in here very early this morning. Seeing the open is like, okay, this is shaping up to be a nice formation based off of the way we saw the 1 minute. And then when it started to take a nosedive eventually, that's when the whole visual came into the aspect of the dramatic of, or the exuberance, I should say, of the parabolic curve as far as the extreme price movement, meaning the gaps. The gaps were fierce. Every day, prices gapping up. Hopefully, no one decided to buy this today. They got caught in the midst of take profits. So just remember that we day traded this today. We also did provide it as a swing trade long. Yes, we did. So we trade the markets both ways. Swing trade, you're holding for more, of course, more than 1 day, weeks at a time. And MRNA paid us both ways, long and this short was insane today. And I can officially say right now, let's go back to the daily. I'm glad I'm doing this recap at this time because you're going to see right now that it's almost there. This high is 130.06. We have about $2.50 left to go before it officially fills the gap. Also, what I'm going to take you to are the options that we traded today. I, in particular, got December 11th. I did out of the money. I did the 126. What I didn't realize was the spread. I was just more concerned, like, I need to get in this trade. This looks good. I had a thought process of holding, but I got out, of course, because look at the way these are performing. It's insane. In the time where I got in, they were right around $3. So I paid $3 for these put options. Look at where they are currently at the moment. I traded at $3 and I sold them at 7. And we can do the math for the difference. So the difference of that, I got about 130% return. Yeah, left some money on the table. Always remember, because I had a conversation with some of our students, can never really get the top or the bottom of something. You're always going to leave money on the table. That's just the nature of trading in general. Right now, this where it says 270 from my entry would have been 226% return. Ernest in particular, he did much better than I did with his percent return. He got the 120, which is shocking because usually Ernest do not go out of the money when it comes to trading options. But he joined us. And the room did amazingly well with their puts as well, all different strikes. It didn't matter when it came to strike price, in the money, out of the money. It's just what you were willing to pay for your options. And more important thing is the direction. Always the direction. If your direction is spot on, you're gonna make some money. Ernest got these around $1. Look where they at right now. So that's what I mean. His percentage return was way better than mine's. Amazing. And what's going to be a wowzer factor? I'm going to go to this week's expiration. So we both had a thought, oh, let's hold this, not knowing that this thing was going to fill both of the gaps today. Otherwise, we would have bought this week's expiration. What you're looking at here are next week. So I'm going to take you to the 120 that expires this week. Look at this. Let's see if I did the correct ones. So the 120s that expires this week, here they are. These are the ones that expire this week. Same entry price in terms of the time we got in our puts. These would have cost about 30 cents to almost $4. That's a home run, folks. That's a home run, folks. What's more important? The why. Understanding the why. Beautiful chart setup. Look at the day. Buyers, just think about the buyers. Anyone who was holding MRNA around this time, and you got this dramatic increase of price action, why not take profit? Why not? What are you holding on for? Why not? For more? No, don't let the greed get to you. So therefore, us short sellers that already took our profits, we're waiting on that moment to pounce on the opportunity so we could make some money. Well, there you have it, everyone. That's 67 on the day trading MRNA. And all of these beautiful strikes, no matter if you're in the money, out of the money, they all went into some sort of profit. The further out you go, that's the more risk you're willing to take, and therefore you'll get a higher percentage return. All right, everyone, thanks for staying towards the end. Every year we do an annual free webinar about stock market and investing, just providing that general knowledge, how to get started, and just knowing some basic information for beginners. Well, this year we're going to do something quite different. The webinar is still free, but it's going to be more cryptocurrency focused. So anyone that may not have a knowledge or information or have no idea what cryptocurrency is, this is the webinar for you to be on. Please share with your friends as well as your family. We have some cool giveaways, and the link will be in the description below. See you there.